Hey, hi everyone. Welcome back. So, guys, as part of this session, I'm going to talk about how exactly we can do the various sets of methods or operations on a particular array. So, these are the quite commonly used methods: concat, toString, index of, find, includes, sort, slice, splice, all these methods. Let us see one after these methods with some quick examples. So, what I'm going to do right now is I've just created a plain program and let array 1, okay, and this array 1 is of numbers, and the numbers that we have in this array are probably 501, 601, 701. Okay, that's what I have a defined an array. Let array 2 is equal to 102, 202, and 902 something. So yeah, these are the values that I have in my array basically. Okay, my array 1 contains 501, 601, 701. My array 2 contains basically 102, 202, and a 902. So I just want to use my first one, which is a concat. So where in which I just want to add these two arrays here. Let array 3 of course, this array 3 is also of a number, is equal to array 1 dot concat of array 2. What exactly the content that you have in that particular array 1, concatenate with an array 2. Okay, and I'm using console.log concatenated array 3. I was just printing that. Okay, see here, let me try to save it. Okay, let me try to run it and just check it out. So the concatenated array 501, 601, 701, 102, 202, and as well as a 902. All these values got a concatenated into this particular array. Perfectly all right. So this is the way how exactly we can add a first one. And the second method out over there is, you can convert the array into a string basically. Okay, console.log convert array to a string. Array dot toString is the method that I am using in order to convert the given array into a string. So whenever you are converting the array into a string, basically a comma separated values would be populated. Okay, let me try to run the test script and check it out. See here, all the values got separated by a comma. Perfectly all right. This is the second method, which is a toString. And the next one is an index of. This index of is identifying, if you look at it basically, the significance of this index of, search for an element and return the index, the first index of that particular element. So here console.log index of um 202. Let's go with the index of a 202. So here array 3 dot index of a 202. So what exactly the index position of a 202 would be printed down. So would be printed down. Okay, let me save it first and let me run it and let me check it out. The index of 202 is in a fourth position. Perfectly all right. This is all about an index of. And the next one here is a find. So find is a method. It will check and it will return the first element in the array that satisfies the provided function. See, basically, you need to give a function here as an input for this particular find. So here, console.log find example. Okay, find an example. Basically, I want to define an example for this particular find. So here, this find, I'm gonna work out on array 3 dot find, and I wanna find a value. Okay, I wanna find a particular value, and this time that value is greater than 600. Okay, simple function basically find a value and that value is greater than 600. And if you look at the find, basically only the first element. See, in the given string greater than 600, there are, see here, this is a greater than 600, this is greater than 600, and this is greater than 600. Among all these things, whichever it finds the first value, that will be retrieved. Let me save it, let me run it, and let me check it out. 601 is the one that finds, okay, that's the first value which is greater than 600. Perfectly all right. So this is all about a find. And then includes, basically it will check if an array is containing that particular element or not. Okay, ideally the includes returns either a true or a false. Okay, check for includes. Okay, check for includes maybe 701 itself. Okay, from the array, check whether 701 is there or not. And here, from an array, check 9001 is there or not. So here 701 is there in the given string, but 9001 is not there in the given string. When it executed 701, it returns a true. 9001, it returns a false there. Okay, 901, that returns a false there. Perfectly all right. Okay, the next one is a sort. Basically, this sorts the element in an array and return the sorted order. Okay, it returns the sorted order. So console.log sorted order is, okay, sorted order is. So here, as and when I am typing, my Copilot is prompting me the suggestions. I was just going with it. Arrays 3 dot sort a comma b, a minus b. So whenever I'm using it, it's coming in an ascending order. If you want it in a descending order, you just want to go with it. Okay, let me try to play this script and check it out. In the assigning order, this is the order, and this is what the descending order is. Okay, this is the way how exactly we can use a sort. The next one is a slice. Okay, so basically what this slice is gonna do is it gets the portion of the array between the elements whatever you have specified. Okay, it's gonna be a kind of a new set of an array. So here console.log sliced array is, okay, sliced array is array 3 dot slice. I wanna get it from third index to fifth index. Okay, third index to fifth index. So here it is saying that from the third index to fifth index, whatever the data is there, that will be retrieving it up. So when I execute it, this is what the sliced data is. Perfectly all right. And the last one here is a splice. This changes the content of an array by replacing the existing elements with a new elements. Okay, by replacing the existing elements to a new elements. Console.log spliced data is, okay, spliced data here is basically what I'm gonna do right now here is in this example array 3. Okay, from this particular array 3, what I want to do right now is I want to remove two elements from, okay, I want to remove, okay, let me make a note here. Let me delete it first. So my requirement is I want to remove two elements. Okay, I want to remove two elements starting from index 2 and add probably 1 comma 2. Okay, so this is what my requirement is. I wanna remove two elements. Okay, I wanna remove two elements for this slice. The input is a 2, and from the position as a 2, index a 2, and replace it with a 7 comma 8. My copilot is prompting me this particular line. Okay, and let me try to run it. So here my requirement is to add 1 and a 2 itself. Okay, I just changed it to 1 and a 2. Let me save it, let me run it, and if you look at this particular outcome, see at that particular index 0 1 2, it removed those two elements and replaced it with the 1 and a 2. So this is the way how exactly you can deal with it, guys. So these are the various methods. And the next point here on top of this one is we are declaring the arrays in this particular way. There is another way also that you can define an array. There are a couple of ways basically where exactly we can define an array. So the different ways to declare an array. So here, different ways to define an array. So we are looking at the first option. Right. So here automatically my copilot is prompting. So here let array 4 which is of an array type, and this is a number. Basically you want to define it, you can define it in this particular way. Let a array is equal to, this is the way how exactly you can define it, the name of the array, and here array followed by a number. Here you can define in this particular way and you can assign a value into that particular array. Okay, or let array 5 of probably a numbers itself is equal to, so is equal to, it's prompting me a new array. This is the way how exactly you can define and another way of an array. And here not only the data that you are populating, you can also create an array with a specific length. So let array 6 of number is equal to, okay, of a number is equal to new array of a 4. The meaning is creating an array with an element length, with a length of 3 basically, and the values are undefined. So this is the way how exactly you can define arrays here. Okay, this is the way how exactly, these are the multiple ways how exactly you can define arrays, guys. Okay. Perfectly all right. See you again in the next session with the next example. Thank you.